अदर इन्फो टीवी के नाजरीन जो अहबाब इंग्लिश सही तरह सुन सकते हैं वो सुने हमारे साथ गया टूर्स जो गाइड था इसकी बातें। ये आपको मुकम्मल हिस्ट्री बताएगा फ्रांसिस आइसलैंड और इसके बारे में, शहज़ादे के बारे में, शहज़ादे के वालिद के बारे में, और वहाँ आइसलैंड में अगर आप जगह परचेज़ करते हैं तो उसके बारे में।
Hello again. So welcome to Büyükada. The name of that island in Turkish, as we say, as we call it, Büyükada. Here we can see it. Büyükada. Last three letters. Ada means island in Turkish, and Büyük means big in Turkish. So in English, very simple. It means big island. So this is the biggest one in the group. I mean group because there is not only one or two islands. There are totally 9 islands here as a group, and they are all connected to Istanbul. One part of Istanbul. So still we are in the borders of Istanbul right now. We are not out of Istanbul. And closer to the Asian side. You see that way, this side, all the way to the end, it is the Asian side of Istanbul. So maybe half an hour from here to Asian side, but more than 1 hour to European side. So we are close to Asia, far from Europe right now. And sometimes people are asking me about the name of that sea. This is the Marmara Sea, not the Black Sea or not the Bosphorus Channel. We started from the Bosphorus Channel in the morning and we came to south, so we are in the Marmara. If we go to north from the Bosphorus Channel, we can reach to the Black Sea. And the Bosphorus Channel is about 30 kilometers long. From the point we started, if we want to go to the Black Sea, it will take about 2 hours. It is, quite long, 30 kilometers long distance of the length of the Bosphorus Channel is 30 kilometers. So, as I told you, totally 9 islands, and all of them are called Princess Islands by the foreigners, by the tourists. But actually, this is wrong name. You shouldn't call them Princess Islands. You should call them Prince Islands. Prince, apostrophe S. So because of the pronunciation, mostly people think they are Princess Islands. This is a common mistake. So you should call them Prince Islands, okay? Prince apostrophe S. So as a summary, the name of the islands, not for ladies, for men. I am sorry for ladies.
We are the princess anyway.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
So, and that name actually, the Prince Islands name actually comes from the Byzantine period. And during the Byzantine period, the kings in the city, when they wanted to punish their sons, they were sending them here for punishment as an exile.
Good. I like it.
So this is the first story why they are called with this name. But the second story, which is more logical, again the sons of the kings, when they wanted to have vacation, they were coming to islands for vacation. This is the second story why they are called with this name. But in Turkish, we don't use these names. In Turkish, each of the islands has a different name. One by one, each one has a different name. So that one, the last one we can see. The first one actually from Istanbul to this direction, the first one we saw, it is called Kınalı Ada in Turkish. We call it Kınalı Ada. I told you Ada means island, and Kına in Turkish means henna. You know henna for ladies.
Yeah.
So island of henna, island with henna, something like that. We can translate it. And the second one we saw, it is called Burgaz Adası in Turkish. We call it Burgaz Adası. Burgaz Island, maybe we can. Some of them has difficult and strange translations, so I prefer to use Turkish names. So the third one we stopped and had the horse carriage. It is called Heybeli Ada in Turkish. And this one we call it Büyük Ada, which means big island. That one has the easiest and the best translation. Büyük Ada, big island, and behind this there is one more, and we call it Sedef Adası. Sedef Island, and Sedef in Turkish means pearl. You speak Arabic? Yeah, in Arabic I think same, Sedef. And in Urdu also I think it is same. Some people from India, Pakistan, they told me Sedef means pearl. Maybe different dialects, different accents, different meaning maybe, I don't know.
अरबी में सदफ
But in Turkish, Sedef means pearl. Pearl Island, we call the fifth.
Pearl stone.
Yeah, pearl, yeah.
Same like your pendant.
This one? Yeah. Same or original?
Everything is original.
Okay, so the fifth one is Sedef Island, Pearl
My
Island.
jeweler
We
shop
can
in
call it.
Pakistan. My jeweler shop in Pakistan.
So these 5 here as a line, these are the big ones in the group. I mean big ones because they are like a city. There is everything, like houses, restaurants, hotels, coffee shops, school, hospital, police, banks, almost everything, all the service like a city we have on these 5 big ones. And there are 4 more small ones, they are almost empty. There is nothing on the small ones. So 5 big, 4 small. We have totally 9 islands here as a group, and all connected to Istanbul, and they are all called Prince Islands. Okay? So as we can understand from the name, this one, Büyükada, Big Island, is the biggest in the group. The biggest with the size and with the population. The size of this island is about 5 square kilometers. Only this one. And they are all, 9 of them totally, 11 square kilometers. So this is almost half of the total. And the population here in winter about 3,000, but in summer about 9,000, 10,000 people, because many people, they have summer houses on the islands. Not only this one, on all of them they have summer houses. So they come for summer, they stay a couple of months, and in winter they go back to main city. So this one has 3,000 in winter, like 10,000 in summer, and they all totally have about almost 20,000 people in the summer season. So this is the biggest, the most crowded, and the most beautiful island in the group. More things to do, more everything. And one more thing, there are no, I told you almost all the service we have on these 5 big ones, except private cars. There are no private cars on the islands. It is not allowed by law. So people are using horses or bicycles, or they have this kind of electronic scooters. So no gas, no benzene on the island. So that's why in summer it is very fresh air, no pollution, no noise. So it is really nice for people in the summer season. That's why many people want to have summer houses here. And in general, not all around Istanbul, in general, I mean, when we compare, the houses here more expensive than Istanbul. But of course, in Istanbul, some areas, they are extremely expensive. Especially Bosphorus, along the Bosphorus channel, it is extremely, minimum 5 million American dollars each villa. I mean, starting from that. The most expensive one in Turkey, in Istanbul, the cost of it, I mean, the family wanted to sell it for 200 million euro to a sheikh of Qatar, wanted to buy it. So anyway, so this is the most beautiful one, as I told you. More things to do here. So if you ask me what we will do on this island, actually the island tour schedule is not like a city tour. In city tour you visit museums and rush all the time. This is more relaxed tour. So from here now, 2 minutes, we will walk to the center. When we reach the center, I will show you our restaurant for lunch. So first we have lunch, and after lunch we have free time on the island. So during the free time, what you can do? You can, go for shopping around the center. There are many shops. You can go for shopping, or you can have a seat in the coffee shops, seaside, or around the center again. You can maybe rent a bicycle, go around by bicycle. If you want to do one more horse carriage tour here on this island too, you can do it, but this one will be on your own, not from the office. If you want to do it, I will show you where to take it. So these kind of things you can do during the free time. You can, walk around, take photos, enjoy the view. If you want to visit some old buildings, historical things, there are 2 very important things on this island. One of them is a monastery from the Greek period, but this is too far and difficult to reach it, on the top of the hill, and half of the road is in the forest, in the jungle, so difficult. I don't suggest you to go. It will be, even if you want to go, you should walk, and it will be almost 1 hour walking. So difficult, I don't suggest you. But next to center, just 5 minutes walking, there is a church, again from the Greek period, Greek Catholic Church, that one, Roman Catholic Church, and the name of it, San Pacifico. It was built in the 19th century. Actually, in the 19th century, the city and the islands were under the control of the Ottomans, but they got the permission and they built a church here. So that's why we have that one from the 19th century. And it has neo-Gothic style, I mean the architecture. It is interesting. If you like to see it after lunch, during the free time, you can go and see it. There is a mosque from the Ottoman period, Abdülmecid, Mosque of Abdülmecid. He ordered to build it. It is also like 20-30 minutes walking from the center, quite also difficult, up and down hills and tiring way. I don't also suggest you to try it, but as you wish, during the free time, if you want to do it. So if you want to pray during the free time, there is a prayer room nearby the center. You can go and pray there. I will, if in other people also, I will tell you how to reach it. So, like that, we have free time, and after the free time, we will meet back here. And usually, when we catch the first boat from Istanbul to here, 9 with 2:30 boat. So if we take it, right now it is almost 12. So 2.5 hours almost we have on the island. If it is okay for everyone, we will meet here at 2:15. Okay, 2:15. Like when we go to lunch now, in 30-40 minutes you will be done with the lunch. Almost 2 hours, more than 1.5 hours you will have free time, and mostly it is enough for the island because it's not a very large area. I told you 5 square kilometers, and more than half of it is forest. So center and around the center, shops and coffee shops. Like 1.5 hours will be good enough. Okay. So 2:15 we will meet here, and 2:30 we will move. Around 4 we will reach to Istanbul. When we reach to Istanbul, actually, according to the program of the office, there is one more thing. According to your interest, we can do it. When we reach, the driver, he will pick us, and we go to Sultanahmet area, Blue Mosque area. Next to Blue Mosque, we visit we do a shopping stop, a leather shop actually. So when we reach there, first 10 minutes, the models with music, they have a mini fashion shop. You will enjoy it, I think, especially ladies. 10 minutes, there is a mini fashion show, and then according to your interest, you can see the leather products. They have very good quality things. When we return back, I will give you more information about it actually. We do it, and then we drop you to the hotels. Okay? Anything you want to ask?
नाज़रीन, ये थे हमारे गाइड। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आई तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके वीडियो शेयर कर दें।
Let's go. Follow me, please.
इजाज़त, अल्लाह हाफिज़, अल्लाह निगहबान।
Teşekkür